Hi, I'm Corey and welcome to Project Water Cooled. This is my first water-cooled computer build and I hope to explain all the parts and pieces I used. Up first I have the Corsair AX 1200 watt power supply. I have 2 bottles of Dazmode protector and 1 bottle of Professor dye, a UV reactive. Feet from NMPC Tech, gnarled diamond feet. I have a 2.5-inch SATA 2 solid-state drive from G.SKILL, Phoenix Pro. Water monitoring is done by Coolant's 205 and the expansion board. The D5 pump is variable. 2 GTX 480 video cards because the same price for 2 as you can get for 1 6 series nowadays. And the water blocks are only about 100 to 120 bucks each. These are 3 pounds of copper and they will do some serious cooling for your machine. Mounted onto a Crosshair V formula with 2 sticks of 4 gigs SIM RAM at latency of 8, I think, or maybe 9. EK water blocks, the CPU and the North Bridge for the motherboard. The CPU is the 8150 AMD. I have a beautiful fan controlled by Lamptron, awesome. All cooling is going to be done through the Zalman as you see there, and Phobya G-Changer. Water management is done by 2 water manifolds created by myself. I took a household system and made it into a computer manifold. And there's the beautiful Zalman. We started with CoolerMaster Haf X and decided to take it apart, strip it, and nickel plate it. These are some of the instructional photos that I took, not only to remind myself, but also to demonstrate how easy it is to take one of these pieces apart. As you take it apart, make sure you put all the assembly pieces into individual bags, label them, and photograph them just for reference so you know when you place these pieces back in the original positions, they should fit without question. As you can see here, all my assembly has been boxed and packaged so they do not get lost. This is a disassembly of the window, just in case you want to save the plastic piece. Here I am creating windows for the sides of the computer. The grill fan for the side fan is not needed whatsoever, and the back panel is just too plain not to have a window, and we need something to show off this nickel plating. This is my favorite part. I found a gentleman in Toronto, Mississauga actually, that does water jet cutting. He's super awesome, super cheap. Well, very affordable, put it that way. This is AccuPath in Mississauga, and their telephone number is 905-795-9494. I will also have the email address and links in my description. This is the final product after nickel plating. I'm very impressed on how the visualization went from all black to nickel and black. Couldn't be happier. It makes it for one of the more unique boxes out there. Three-way copper manifold brought to you by PEXSupply.com. This is a 3-way manifold, 3 half-inch out, 2 half-inch in with a 1-inch manifold. I decided to go this route so I don't cross-contaminate heat in my water, adding 1 or 2 to 10 degrees per step really does affect your computer's performance. This keeps an idle temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a maximum temperature of 49 degrees Celsius. And I do mean maximum. I cannot get it hotter. When modding, sometimes you feel the need to cut more into your box. This is a demonstration of how I took one of the front grills and put it onto the top just to add a visual effect. I used brass rivets to rivet all in just for that nice black and brass look. More cutting on the internal side so I can make room for my water routes. The top has been cut open like so, and so has the bottom underneath where the water supply comes through. There's my manifold. Cut, place, just make sure it all fits.